Hello, everyone. My name is George Madu. I'm the publisher and founder of the Network Marketing Magazine, and it's my pleasure to have my good friend Ron Wilder with us. We're discussing a book that he's just recently produced called Beyond the Products. And Beyond the Products is just such a on target kind of book for financial success in your business. This segment that we're talking about is secret number four. Secret number four is prioritize your time. So, Ron, tell me why that is so important and why so many people are just not great at that. They're not even close to being good at it.
Thanks, George. Well, I think it really comes down to the fundamental thing is that we don't want to have control. We don't want time controlling us, right? We want to do what we want to do when we want to do it, right? But time is your most valuable resource. Unlike money, property, even relationships, if you lose time, you can never get it back or rebuild it. It's gone. It's gone forever. And George and I, we're more in the senior years, okay? We realize how critically important time is. When you're in your 20s or 30s or even 40s or 50s sometimes, it's like, oh, I have time for that. I have time for that. But we don't. You only have so much time. It's done. It's done. Nobody gets out alive. So you got to get stuff done. So there's a secret that every rich person I know knows that you may or may not know. They all plan their week or pay somebody to plan it for them. But they plan out their use of time. You couldn't imagine somebody like Bill Gates just going, well, I think, what do I want to do today, right? No, they've got secretaries, personal assistants that have figured out what they're doing. I mean, imagine the president, right? Same thing. They don't even know, but they've got it all planned out for them, right? Because their time is so valuable. It's really important. So the reason we waste time, right, really is that we haven't pre-planned the use of it. We don't know what we're going to do moment to moment. And if we don't know, well, then we probably will end up wasting it. We probably won't do the things that are most important. George and I wrote a book called The One Thing, right? It's a very valuable book that really reinforces that you got to get something done every day. You got to pick one thing, the one thing that's most important, the one thing that will be the next thing to do that will move you closest to the target you want to get to, right? The most effective one. So here's an example of a fun thing. You've all had a vacation someplace, right? You've all planned a trip someplace. What did the day look like before the trip? Okay. Was it just like, well, let's see, I want to get some things done today, but I'm not really sure what. And I'll try to get some things done. Or was it every hour, every part of your calendar was, okay, I got to do this, I got to take care of that, and you planned that day out. I mean, that day was probably the most efficient, effective day you've had in weeks or months, okay? Because that important thing, that vacation, was the next day, okay? Your why was really big, okay? It's something to think about. Imagine if you could plan out your business in that manner, if you had the priority, if you had the focus, the pre-planned days. The thing that's important is to honor your time, okay? We have a tendency to put everybody else's priorities in front, and I can prove this to you. You go, oh, no, I take care of my stuff. Do you have your ringer turned on your phone? Do you get text message dings? Do you get messenger things? Do you get tweets? Do you get all these things coming in your life? Every time one of those little alerts goes off, what do? You pick up your phone and you look at it. Okay. Now, if you're really disciplined, you might not, but after 3 or 4 dings, you won't be able to resist it anymore. And so you pick it up. Okay. Think about that. What is that doing? You were on a task, you were on a mission, you were trying to get something done. You put their priorities in front of yours in every one of those cases. You put somebody else's priorities in front of yours by responding to that alert, okay? So think about that. And you're trying to get something done, turn all that stuff off. I mean, this is on Do Not Disturb. My phone's in Do Not Disturb. All the things that trigger, I even have a light flashing on the air right now because I don't want somebody to walk in here and go, hey, I need to take garbage out or whatever it might be, okay? Control your time, okay? In summary, time management isn't about managing time. It's about managing your priorities, okay?
That's awesome, Ron. That's great, great, great advice. I really appreciate you laying out step by step what we need to accomplish to build a solid financially successful business, and that's what we're in. We're not in the jelly bean business where we're selling jelly beans. We're in business. We're in the business of the business, and your advice is awesome. So I appreciate this segment of prioritizing your time, secret number 4, and look forward to continuing right down the list. So thanks for joining us.
Thank you, George. Keep smiling. Enjoy, everybody.